The history of FILA begins in 1911, in the city of Biella, a mountainous region in northern Italy, famous for its textile tradition. It was in this setting that the FILA brothers, Giansevero, Ettore, Gianfranco, and Fedele, founded a small company with the goal of producing high-quality wool garments suited to the cold climate of the Italian Alps. In its early years, the brand focused on underwear and wool knitwear, recognized for their durability, comfort, and refined finish. This modest beginning was crucial in consolidating the company's reputation as a specialist in premium fabrics. The company paid close attention to the needs of the local population, especially workers, farmers, and mountaineers, creating durable clothing that could withstand harsh weather conditions. At the same time, it maintained Italian craftsmanship and style, which set its products apart from regional competitors. During the 1920s, FILA experienced consistent growth. Expansion was made possible by the recognition of its fabric quality and the strengthening of its production, which began to gain visibility beyond the city of Biella, reaching other regions of Italy. By 1925, FILA was already a respected name in the Italian textile industry, consolidating itself as a symbol of tradition, quality, and artisanal excellence, characteristics that would later form the foundation for its entry into the world of sports and global fashion. After 1925, FILA was already a well-established name in the Italian textile market, and the following years marked a period of strengthening and expansion. The company remained focused on producing high-quality underwear, socks, and wool knitwear, meeting the demands of an increasingly demanding market. During the 1930s, Italy was undergoing significant social and economic changes, and FILA adapted by modernizing its production processes and expanding its distribution network. The brand gained visibility in other regions of the country, serving not only alpine populations and rural workers, but also urban consumers who sought superior quality products. The reputation for artisanal excellence and durability made FILA one of the leading references in the Italian clothing sector. Its products were valued for combining tradition and innovation in design, while preserving the distinctive touch of Italian craftsmanship. With the outbreak of World War II, 1939-1945, the company faced major challenges. Like many textile industries of the time, production was affected by raw material shortages and the economic crisis that spread across Europe. Nevertheless, FILA managed to keep its operations running, adapting to adverse conditions and ensuring the brand's survival during a period of great instability. In the post-war years, starting in 1945, Italy entered a process of reconstruction, and FILA regained its growth momentum. The company returned to investing in innovation and design, seeking to stand out in a rapidly reorganizing market. This period was marked by the strengthening of the brand's identity as a symbol of Italian quality, laying the foundation for its future entry into the sportswear segment decades later. By the end of 1950, FILA was already recognized as a solid and traditional company in the textile sector, with nearly 40 years of history. Its experience, reputation, and loyal customer base would be fundamental in supporting its transformation into a global sports and fashion brand. After 1950, FILA was already a well-established company in the Italian textile sector, known for the excellence of its underwear and wool knitwear. Starting in the 1950s, the brand began to intensify its industrial modernization, investing in more advanced machinery and expanding production capacity to meet an increasingly competitive domestic market. During the 1950s and 1960s, Italy experienced a period of major economic transformation, known as the Italian economic miracle, characterized by rapid growth, urbanization, and modernization of society. FILA followed this evolution, expanding its product line and strengthening its presence throughout Italy. At this stage, the brand began gaining recognition not only for the durability of its garments, but also for their refined design, which reflected Italian style and elegance. The company remained focused on the textile sector, but was already exploring paths toward diversification. The rise of leisure culture and sports practice in the post-war era created opportunities that FILA observed closely, even if it had not yet made the definitive leap into this segment. In the 1960s, competition in the sector increased, pushing FILA to differentiate itself. The brand reinforced its positioning as a premium quality symbol, investing in cutting-edge fabrics and expanding distribution beyond the Biella region, reaching European markets. This move marked the brand's first steps toward internationalization. The decisive turning point came in the early 1970s. In 1973, under the leadership of Enrico Frace, FILA underwent a strategic transformation that would forever change its history. It was at this moment that the company decided to enter the sports world, leveraging its tradition in high-performance fabrics to create sportswear that combined technology, functionality, and Italian style. The first big leap came with tennis, a globally growing sport that perfectly embodied sophistication and performance. Values FILA aimed to project. The brand launched its first sports line in this segment, and shortly after, in 1975, sealed its historic partnership with Swedish tennis star Bjorn Borg, who would become the face of the brand and a global sports icon. Borg not only won legendary titles wearing FILA, but also helped catapult the brand onto the international stage. Thus, between 1951 and 1975, FILA moved beyond being merely a traditional manufacturer of Italian underwear and knitwear to reposition itself as a global brand on the rise in sports, ready to compete with international giants. This period represented the crucial transition that laid the foundation for its worldwide boom in the decades that followed. After the initial success with Bjorn Borg in the mid-1970s, FILA fully immersed itself in the sports world and entered a phase of major international expansion. The impact of the partnership with Borg was immense. He not only won legendary tournaments like Wimbledon, but also turned FILA's uniform into a symbol of style, breaking the visual rigidity of tennis with vibrant colors, modern cuts, and the iconic F-Box logo. This moment marked the birth of the brand's sports identity, apparel that combined performance, technology, and Italian elegance, something no other company in the sector offered in the same way. During the late 1970s and throughout the 1980s, FILA consolidated its global presence. Beyond tennis, the brand began investing in other sports such as skiing, mountaineering, basketball, and track and field, always with the proposal of uniting sophistication with high performance. This strategy differentiated FILA from competitors focused solely on technical functionality, positioning it as a premium brand in the sports market. In the 1980s, FILA expanded strongly in North America and Asia, riding the wave of the booming sports and lifestyle culture. The brand was not only associated with athletic performance, but also with urban fashion, worn off the courts and fields, something that anticipated the sportswear trend that would dominate the 1990s. The 1990s marked the peak of FILA. The F-Box logo became a global icon, appearing on clothing, sneakers, and accessories. The brand partnered with major sports figures, including tennis player Boris Becker, skier Ingemar Stenmark, basketball star Grant Hill, and other renowned athletes. These deals helped strengthen its image as an elite sports brand. A special highlight was FILA's definitive entry into the sneaker market. The launch of the Grant Hill signature line in the NBA achieved enormous success in the United States and cemented the brand's presence in athletic footwear. At the same time, FILA's classic models became style symbols on the streets, especially within hip-hop culture, which further extended its reach beyond sports. However, from the second half of the 1990s onward, FILA began facing financial and strategic challenges. Competition with giants like Nike, Adidas, and Reebok intensified, and the brand struggled to maintain the same pace of growth. Despite its enduring popularity, management failed to sustain consistent investments and global positioning. By the year 2000, FILA had experienced an impressive cycle of expansion. From a regional Italian textile manufacturer, it became a global powerhouse. Tennis, basketball, urban culture, even as financial difficulties emerged. The legacy from 1976 to 2000 laid the foundation for reinvention. After 2000, FILA was globally recognized, but it faced serious financial and strategic difficulties, fierce competition with Nike and Adidas, and management problems. This was a turbulent chapter. In 2003, FILA was acquired by Sports Brand International (SBI). The expectation was to reorganize and boost North American performance. But results fell short of expectations. The brand still had cultural appeal, but management lagged behind rapid industry change. By the mid-2000s, competitors invested in tech and big athlete deals. FILA appeared weakened. Many 1990s icons like Grant Hill lost the same impact. The major turning point came in 2007 when FILA Korea acquired the brand globally. It was historic. The first time a South Korean company took control of an international sportswear brand. Under new leadership, FILA reorganized with an Asia-first strategy, South Korea, China. The move revitalized FILA's image. FILA reinvested in innovative design, bringing back classic elements like the F-Box logo. That revival reconnected the brand with younger consumers and with nostalgic fans. By the late 2000s, FILA was on a new path. Starting in 2011, FILA entered a global rebirth under FILA Korea. The brand invested in reviving its sports and fashion heritage, and it expanded aggressively across Asia. In the early 2010s, FILA bet on collaborations and reintroduced classic models, Disruptor, Mindblower, the Grant Hill line. This matched the retro sportswear trend. The relaunch of the Disruptor 2 in 2017 was a blockbuster. FILA consolidated in Asia, especially China, South Korea. In China, FILA operated via a joint venture with Anta Sports. In Western fashion, FILA repositioned as a hybrid label. Sports performance, urban lifestyle, luxury collaborations, runway shows in Milan, runway shows in New York. From 2018, FILA recorded strong financial growth in China. FILA reinforced its role in professional tennis. Marin Cilic, Ashley Barty. During the 2020 pandemic, FILA maintained relevance through strong e-commerce, and thanks to the popularity of sneakers and casual apparel. From 2021, FILA invested in sustainability and digital innovation. Eco-friendly materials, limited collections, virtual initiatives, metaverse, digital collectibles. Today, FILA blends Italian heritage with Asian management. It's active in high-performance sports and in urban and luxury streetwear fashion, present in more than 70 countries. FILA has become a cultural and athletic icon resonating with multiple generations. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell.